send some of your intel to part of Nasarawa, mainly local government. You have Maraba, Nyanya, part of Nyanya, Maraba, Masakara, and okay. That is where your problem will come from. That is where they reside and come down to this place to operate. That if you really want to work, get your intel to operate from the environment and get what you need to use for your organization. Thank you, sir.
Ogagbemiga made mention of synergy, and I think that either the last or second to the last question also had something similar. Ogagbemiga made mention of, or particular about Karu axis. Our operation sweep is divided into 4 sectors. Sector 1 handles the Gwagwalada Abaji, Buhari, no, not Buhari, Kwali, Gwagwalada Abaji Kwali axis, and so we are around there. Sector 2 handles the Buhari axis. It extends up to Zuba. Then we have 2 sectors within the FCT central itself. That extends up to Karu, Nyanya axis plus the general center of FCT. Now this operation is to try and see that this celebration period up till January and maybe February, depending on our logistics, is completely safe. So we are not working in isolation. I don't know if you've heard about, that's in trying to respond to even the last question. I don't know if you've heard about the G7. The G7 group, we have a platform where all commissioners of police are. Our synergy, I just came from Kogi, our CP Kogi. I came all the way to Abuja to spend some days in a workshop of the G7. So we have a platform, and not just police. On that platform, we have civil defense, we have DSS. It's the G7 states security agencies. Those of us that deal with internal security. So we are not working in isolation. I make bold to tell you that there was a case we had in life camp. We ended up, it was a kidnap case. The person was rescued in Kogi, but fortunately for us, he came out with very good information. Today, my team have left him to go and synergize with Kogi, so that we will work on those people. We have possible location unless it changes. So we are on. We are not working in isolation. The synergy level is very high now. Before I came here, it was Ajao, the former CP, that invited us. Came. The interface is strong, the synergy is strong. So don't bother. It's just that there are things you don't want to say, especially when you're tracking some people. You're careful what you divulge. Oga Sam, I am new here, but like I said earlier, I came from Kogi. When I visited NUG, they told me I was the first CP to visit NUG. When I hosted them to a meeting like this, they said I was the first to do it. By the grace of God, we're just coming on board, and I know that you know that as soon as I came, I was bombarded with a lot of activities. Just give us benefit of doubt. Give us benefit of doubt. You have gotten to know us. By the grace of God, we will work together without either of us having choice, because having any choice, because you will see me as your friend and I will see you as my friend. Just give us benefit of that. By the grace of God, we will succeed together. Okay, about the closure of school. So I need to tell you that whoever, you are all human beings. So if you're hearing that, they say when your neighbor, their beer catch fire, you should quickly rub water on your own, Abi how did they talk about? So you will not blame schools that are closing. They have their own PTA meetings where parents are. If your child is there and you feel that a school somewhere close by in another state that is conspicuous to us has been kidnapped, you won't blame them for disturbing the school to rush activities and close. But I want to, I make bold to tell you here, sir, that we had an expanded Security Council meeting chaired by the FCT minister. And in that meeting, we agreed that there was no need to close any school in FCT. A day or two before that day, there was this pandemonium that happened around Tungamaji and another one around Veritas University. Our reaction was very swift. In less than 3 minutes, sir, the DPO was already addressing the school authority and the students. And what we discovered there was that pupils or children in the school, 2 of them went behind to ease themselves. And they saw some farmers with their hoe and machetes. And that was what triggered that pandemonium, that confusion. So they ran in, and of course, Nigerians, not even Nigerians, anybody that wants to secure his life will not wait to inquire, he will take off first. So they ran, and that is the truth of what happened. And there was similar thing around Veritas University. Our people went 25 kilometers deep into the forest. And at the end of the day, there was nothing. Nobody was kidnapped. It was just fear by a group of students. So I am saying that if schools are closing, it is not because from our end, either as security agencies or even from the FCT administration, telling anybody to close. For us, we completely refuse that we are under that level of threat. If there is that level of threat, I want to assure you that we will come out and see it. That school in Tungamaji, we were there within a short time. The military was there within a short time. That I can attest to. So by the grace of God, if it is just out of fear, it is not out of the fact that we think we cannot police this area. We are not sleeping, seriously. People are pursuing, for your information, the kidnappers that kidnapped around Akko Estate. We had an interface with them, and unfortunately for them, we lost 2 of them and recovered their weapons. So we are not reneging, we are not relaxing. How did we get to them? Technical intelligence. And we were able to trace them up to the point, and God helped us. 2 of them were liquidated, weapons recovered by the grace of God. Oganatan, syndicates of one chance. Well, I didn't make mouth about it. If you want, we can, just that we try to discourage interviewing and carrying their faces. But you can do a background check. We're working on them, and we will try our best to ensure that they stop. For me, I am treating one chance case as much as I am treating car thieves. Kidnapping, for me, is just one group of people. If you have the boldness to do one chance, you can have the boldness to kidnap. And even that man that is snatching cars at gunpoint, at the end of the day, if you allow me, I will recoin the law, which I don't have the power to. But you can do one chance, you carry weapon. Is that not robbery? You do kidnapping, you carry weapon. Is that not robbery? You snatch somebody's car at gunpoint. Is that not robbery? But these names are actually looking bigger. So any one of them, even those that go to remove vehicles from where parked, for me, if I get hold of them, I will prosecute them with every level of agility that will prosecute that man that is doing these other vices, carrying out those other vices. So please, don't bother. Just keep giving us your support. If there's anything I have picked up from your information, from what you told me, It is the fact that some pedestrian bridges are prone to snatching people's things, robbing people of their things. I have picked that up. It is magnetic here, and I will take steps to, by the grace of God, stop it. We won't just pick from you and relax. You mentioned Chika, we will expand beyond Chika. We'll go to other places. I'm happy that this, my brother, made mention of the fact that there were patrol teams at some locations. I will talk to my people. Let's see if it is out of the fact that we don't have enough vehicles now, or if it's out of sabotage from our own system. But God will help us. We will work on them. And once a phone is snatched, please, without me divulging my modus, I want to appeal that people should go and report immediately to police stations. That will help us. I am happy somebody made mention, before I get to that point, let me mention it. People made mention of dispatch riders. I wish any of you was at that function with the minister where I briefed the press. We told them we were working specially on them. Of very recent, based on this your intel that we've gotten earlier, we said they should be searched properly. For me, yes, I agree they can go about doing their business of dispatching at late hours, but most of dispatches should end before a particular time. Right? So we said, before that meeting, we said, search them when you see them. You may find drugs, you may find weapons, you may find anything, exhibits. And then they saw this man with a phone. 2 phones, sorry. And they say, I see your phone, yes, it's my own. They are open. He couldn't. And the number called, we say, call the owner. We pick the number and say, took the number, call the person and say, call the owner of the phone and tell him we are so location. He went there and they say, open. Papa, he put his password and open. And told us that he was robbed of the phone. From there, we started to expand. But like I said, we will keep expanding by the grace of God.